lot of fighters will fall into the trap, the mindset thinking that, hey, I'm going to be stronger if I kill myself to make a lower weight division, not my natural weight, and I'll have the size and the power advantage. But that's not the case, is it?
No, you losing weight is a horrible thing. Like to make weight for fights. Like every fighter will tell you, they don't like it. It's rough. It makes you miserable. Makes you weak. And I'll give you an example. As a trainer of an amateur boxer, I had an amateur boxer who was a very good explosive fighter. He used to box at 132 pounds. Now he started out as a featherweight, but he was going to move up to 132, but he was only about 127, 128. He couldn't get it started getting difficult to get below 127. So he could have made it, if we did the old school thing, you don't eat for a couple of days and you just run and you sweat it off. But I told him, I said, forget the weight. I'd rather see you fight 132 while being 127 because you will be stronger than all the guys who weigh 132 because they've all been struggling to make 132. So you're going to be stronger at 127 than they will be at 132. And to point to the success of it, I remember he fought a guy from the Virgin Islands who was on the Olympic and Pan American team for the Virgin Islands and at 132. And he knocked this kid out unconscious, like a brutal left hook knockout. And he only weighed 127 pounds. So I always tell guys, like, if you fight where you're strong at, a few pounds is not going to hurt you at all. Like, you see it away and guys they freak out if the guy's 2 pounds heavier. And I said, listen, Chris Bird was weighing 208 pounds, beating world contenders who weighed 240. And he was beating them with no trouble. They couldn't even hit him. And he was outweighed by 32 pounds. I mean, what are you guys worried about? I mean, relax,
Yeah. That's right. And, most recently, a fighter that G Funky. And first of all, before we move forward, all our prayers and thoughts go out to my brother G Funky and his entire family. He's going through some stuff right now with his family, and my heart and my prayers are with you, my friend. God bless you, brother. And he was working recently with a fighter named Joe Sean James, right, from Sacramento, California. And he got the opportunity to fight on the Golden Boy card at in Inglewood, California, late last year in October. And he said, well, I don't want to fight it. I think I have a better chance at 160. But he took the assignment against undefeated Ronnie Shields fighter, David Stevens from Reading, Pennsylvania. Guy with knockout power. And what did he do? He knocks out David Stevens in the first round. And then he goes on to compete at 160 on a pro box card against Von Alexander and struggles. He got the victory, but he didn't look good doing it.
Right.
And that's what happens. Once again, in line, being consistent with exactly what you're saying. And so that's the truth, guys. Let that be a lesson to all of you young fighters.